Ric Bucher. But Marcellus, I'm going to start with you.
Who
needs a statement win tonight more? The Clippers or them Lakers?
Them damn Lakers, them damn tweeting Lakers, them Instagram Lakers, always talking about how their mindset is. So I won't give you any excuses. You're right. I'll give you some reasons why the Lakers need it. One, they're not playing the Clippers. They're playing the like dog. We gonna have our number one player, Kawhi, out there, who has not yet even showed up in the bubble. Like, Kawhi is like, who gives a damn? He shoot like 12 or 46. Kawhi is like, forget all this. Let me know when it's finals time. PG is going to be there. He's been balling. But no Trez, no Lou Will, and then game time decision with Patrick Beverly. You're not playing our squad. So, Lakers, if y'all can't beat us, and we're already up on the season series 2-1, y'all can't beat us while we jogging, it's a wrap. So this for the mentality of the Lakers. And let's talk about their mentality, because we know they're not as deep as the Clippers, and they're older than the Clippers. So they really have to have urgency in moments like this. Mr. Tweeter, LeBron James, who posted on IG as well a week ago, quote, "Let's get it. We back at it. Can't wait." It's not just a scrimmage. Not to me, though. Championship mindset all the time. Y'all got a championship mindset on the first game, June 30th, in the bubble. We just recovering from wings and things, brother. We ain't tripping on this right now. It is a playoff situation mentally for us when we get to the playoffs, not before.
Bro, here's the thing, man. I can't stand to hear any more Lakers slander, and somehow, unfortunately, I have to agree with you. The Lakers, they do need this win the most.
Hell yeah.
And they need it because, like you said, to a degree, it comes with mentality. Mike Tyson, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. The Lakers, they got a plan. LeBron, hashtag Wash King, hashtag Revenge Season. LeBron in his head, he got a plan. He realizes he needs another chip. Not just for the Lakers, but for his own dynasty, for his own resume. LeBron knows everything that is at stake. He also knows that the last time they saw the Clippers, they won by 9 points. That was in the last week of the season before everybody went on hiatus because of COVID. So LeBron realizes the last time there was a litmus test, the Lakers had the head up. But the Lakers also had Avery Bradley, who went crazy that game.
Thank you.
They ain't got Avery Bradley no more.
Dude.
So the Lakers got to figure out where exactly do they fall in the West, and they'll find out tonight. I know it's going to be a long little stretch, but tonight's going to tell a lot about who the Lakers are and where the Lakers stand.
I leave the show for one day, and I come back to this.
A mess.
I don't even know who you guys are. What did you guys do with the Marcellus Wiley and the Emmanuel Acho that I was last on the show with? Because that Marcellus Wiley was telling me about how the fact that Avery Bradley and Rajon Rondo, now that they're gone, the Lakers are done. They're not a factor. So what kind of statement are they going to make tonight? I don't understand. And you, Acho.
And you.
Caruso going to his wedding. And Lou Williams going to nude ballet to get wings. Like, that was an indication that the Clippers are not focused the way they need to be. So what happened to that, Acho?
True.
Because what do you need to make another statement if you've already made the state? The Clippers are the team that they're not treating this like an NBA bubble. They're treating it like an NBA revolving door. Has anybody seen Montrezl Harrell yet? Pat Bev, where are you? By the way, did we check to see if there was any barbecue sauce around him when he came back?
Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh, Acho.
Clippers, to me, made a statement at the beginning of the year when they won that game 1 and then they won game 2, and we let them take the rest of the year off because they're like, yeah, you know what? They proved they're better than the Lakers. That's all they needed to prove. But at this point, the Lakers having the best record in the Western Conference, the second best record overall, and the Clippers, taking their sweet time, deciding to get to the bubble and put this thing together. It's the Clippers that need to remind us that they are the better team. They're going to have their best 2 players on the floor. Lakers expecting the same. I need to see the Clippers demonstrate that they are, once again, the most talented team in this matchup.
Look, man, when you know you really don't have a chance, you got to fake it till you make it. You got to fake out the other team and make them think you got a chance. And that's the Lakers. So right now, we are acting accordingly because we don't care about right now. We care about building our season. Remember last year when Kawhi Leonard was in Toronto, and no one said that they were going to win the championship, and no one saw what was coming in the playoffs that occurred in the playoffs because Kawhi Leonard is just a guy who's like, when it matters, I'll be there. Until then, y'all have fun with all that. Y'all have fun IGing and tweeting and getting all the news coverage from how great you look in the regular season. Milwaukee, Lakers, whatever you want to do. So our team is built for when it matters most. And no one's going to sit here and tell me that tonight matters. So if we were even at full throttle, we will be halfway tapping the gas because it doesn't matter. But for the Lakers in this 0 dark 30, 23 and all these, what other hashtag LeBron got every single damn game and year? He's out there saying all this stuff. Them boys got to come out revving. I hope it makes sense.
Here's my thing, Slit. If the Lakers don't win, the sky is falling. If the Clippers don't win, the Clippers just going to have every excuse, and Marcellus going to lead the charge with all the excuses on tomorrow's show.
More wins.
But if the Lakers don't win, it's literally going to be the sky is falling. The Lakers have to win. They need the statement win more because the Lakers need the chip more, because LeBron needs the chip more. Like, let's cut all the little journalistic conversation. It comes down to this. LeBron needs the title, and LeBron needs this win because this win is going to dictate how everybody feels going forward. So if the Clippers don't win, we just going to be like, yeah, that don't mean nothing. The Clippers didn't win no way. But if the Lakers don't win, the sky is falling. That's really all it comes down to, Slick.
You are aware that Anthony Davis has been experimenting with the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar goggles, and there was a question of whether he's going to play or not.
Yeah.
And he's the second best player. We gave the Clippers an out because Paul George wasn't available in that first game, and they still won. So the Lakers can't prove anything. If they lose, it'll be like, well, AD wasn't right. He had the poke in the eye. He's not right. They can't ultimately make a statement unless, of course, AD is impaired and the Lakers win anyway. If they lose, they go, look, we don't have Avery Bradley. We don't have Rajon Rondo. We didn't have a fully healthy Anthony Davis. I don't see where the Lakers have anything to lose in this game. They proved they were the best team over the course of the season in the Western Conference. We continue to talk about the Clippers as if they're the best in spite of the record.
We don't.
But
Marcellus
we did
does.
that because of what they did head-to-head with the Lakers. They need to do that again.
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.